Welcome back. First of all, I like to thank all the subscribers. So I have crossed over 100 subscribers and over 50 hours of watch time. So my initial thought was at least 10 people will see these videos, but looks like a few people are interested. So I like to thank them. And I also had one request from one of the viewers asking to make videos in English. So as I was getting more demand from Tamil people, so I was making in Tamil. So let me start on the English videos as well. So today, right, we are going to see about the kids, right? I have created a separate playlist for kids. So whatever healing methodologies I have learned, right, I wanted to share something which is really critical for our younger generation. So let me jump onto it. So, what are the problems we face today, right? The first point is the attention deficient. So, kids are having more energy and they are being more playful and they will do only on the stuff which they really like, and few other things they may not have enough attention. That's a common problem we see today. And another thing is speaking. So speaking also, like few kids there are like a delayed speaking, so that's also another critical thing. And one more important thing on the education aspect, right? So whatever kids learn in the school, they are not able to carry that as part of the memory, so the memory retention is very low. So it's not for everyone, but few people face these issues. So now let's see why it is happening. So as we know, right now the way the food and the environment is not having a good quality like it was like 30 years or 40 years before. All the intake, whatever we take, is having some issues, right? That's a critical one. And coming to kids, right? When like 10 years back or 15 years back, there was a lot of open space. People will be meeting, kids will be meeting a lot of their friends. They'll be playing, fighting. So people were able to speak and they were able to play. So a lot of activities were going on. But now in this modern day, like each one are being in living in an apartment and they're isolated and they're not able to meet many friends, not much playground to play. So that is one of the important reason. And on top of it, the pandemic, right? So due to the pandemic, I think last 1 or 2 years, people are doing remote school. They are not able to meet their friends. So that is another critical thing. And because of this isolation, right? People, and due to the technology, most of the kids starting from 1.5 years or so, people are giving their phones, tablets. We can even see in the restaurants or in the home or in the mall, people will be handing them over the gadgets. So they will start watching all the videos over there and they will be more addicted, and lot of energy they are losing as part of that one. It's not only applicable to kids, even for the adults, but kids, they are in the younger age, so we need to be very careful in maintaining their energy level. And last point is no physical movement, right? Just sitting playing in the computer or in the TV. So that's all the problem we face today. So let me share what I have learned. Right, as part of the Siddhar tradition, like the sages, they have given us two important simple exercise which will help the kids. So in Tamil they call it as Topokaranam, and it is there is a modified version of super brain yoga in the Western world, and there is another thing called eight shape walking. So many people would have aware of it, but few people may not be knowing about this one. So I wanted to share these two concepts today. As part of my healing journey in the Varma, Acupressure and chakra healing, when I look at these in those aspects, right, I can clearly see there is a lot of benefits happening here. So to explain you in basic level, right? Our face, our palm, our foot, our ear, all these represents the energy centers. Like it exposes our internal system, and there are energy centers which we can trigger, and then we can get energy internally. So let me first go through the Topokaranam. So Topokaranam, there are a lot of information available, right? What is the concept, like how to do it. So to give a quick overview, right? So there are steps to be followed, like standing straight and keeping the hand, left hand first, and then right hand, and then squat, hold, and breathe. So these steps, right? This is very, very important. So even if you see in this website, right, uh, people who have ADHD, autism, specific learning disabilities, cognitive delays, right? This is a wonderful exercise which will help to improve on the mental energy, memory, academic behavior, concentration. So there are a lot of great benefits are there. You don't need to go outside, just be at home every day morning, just have kids to do for some time, like 5 minutes or so. That will definitely help the kids. And to come to a little detail, right? When this guy is holding the left ear, right? The right ear is connected to the left brain, and left ear lobe is connected to the right brain. So there is a energy flow connection is there. So if you press these points, right, and if you do, it will activate your both left and right brain. And on top of it, right, in India culture, people will do ear piercing at the young age. So that also is mainly a part of a Varma implementation where it will enable the channel flow. So this is one thing. Let me jump back to the another important point of yoga. I had an opportunity to visit SVYASA University, which is in Bangalore, India. This is one kind of place where I have seen people can do basic yoga, being an instructor, but it goes beyond. They can even go to like a bachelor's, master's, and PhD, and they do lot of researches, and they do publish the papers in National Institute of Health in US. So let me go to one of the published papers. So this is regarding the Topokaranam, right? What is attention, psychological states, and they have what kind of results they got. So what is a process they followed, like doing it 18 times or 108 times or 1008 times. And then they did all this experiment, and then they published the result. So if you they had a baseline, squatting, and Topokaranam. If you see, right, the Topokaranam is having the more data points on the each category. So even if you want to see it scientifically, people are helping us to have the paper published. So this is one of the good thing where kids can start doing it. So here you can see, right, SVYASA Yoga University, Bangalore, Karnataka. So they do lot of these things not only for the kids but even beyond that. So let me go back to the about the H-shape walking. So H-shape walking is become very much famous in last 2-3 years or so. So a lot of rishis or siddha, they provided this methodology. This also don't need any big space or anything. We can do it at the home or in the garden or in the balcony or wherever you have a little space, right? We can do that. So let me go to one of the web link for this. So this is the H-shape walking concept where we have to start walking from the south direction and then move like this 2 3 4 5 6, and then we should be keep going like this. While walking on this route, we can chant Om. We should not wear any AirPods or anything like that, headsets. We should be more relaxed, and if you start doing walking in this way, right, anatomically we have a lot of organs. When we do the twisting, each organ will be having kind of a massage, internal massage will happen, and on top of it, this will activate the chakra system as well. So chakra system will be activated and it will be having more energy. You can try starting with 5 minutes or so, but it is a most powerful exercise. I heard like it is helping a lot for even the adults or the older people who are having some diabetes or other issues. They feel they are getting good energy out of it. So this is one of the example, right? So if this guy is walking in a garden like this, having A shape, and then this is the way we can do. We can do it in the front of the road or wherever it is. We can try to do. So this we have the steps like starting clockwise for 15 minutes and then anti-clockwise for 15 minutes. So this is very very powerful. I have tried it. When we start walking, right, for 5 minutes it should be okay. Then once you keep walking, right, you will feel your the breath cycle will become more stable. So initially there may be some disturbance, but after some time you will be having a good flow of energy. The good prana you will be getting it. So these are the two things I want to share today. Definitely this will help our kids, even for adults. So please have your kids and the upcoming generation to have a good memory and have a great life. Thank you very much.